When we picture intelligence gathering, we usually imagine clandestine operations, classified documents, and heavy steel vault doors. Today, the most valuable intelligence isn't locked away. It is open source intelligence, or OSINT, information obtained entirely legally through public requests, commercial purchases, or simple observation. This chart demonstrates the massive volume shift in modern espionage. The vast majority of actionable intelligence today, up to 90%, is derived entirely from these open sources. We are voluntarily broadcasting our locations, our social networks, and our daily habits, creating a massive data vacuum that anyone can access. While secret facilities still exist, the primary focus of intelligence gathering has shifted. It is now a practice of harvesting the unregulated digital exhaust we leave behind every single day. The systemic collection of public data began out of necessity during World War II. The BBC monitored and transcribed millions of words from foreign radio broadcasts, turning public airwaves into strategic assets. During the Cold War, agencies like the East German Stasi industrialized this process. They manually consumed and archived thousands of public magazines and newspapers to build detailed profiles on their targets. That analog process was slow, expensive, and limited by physical resources. Today, digital networks have made collection instantaneous and entirely frictionless. Elite investigative power is now entirely public. The Bellingcat Toolkit provides a comprehensive suite of professional-grade collection tools to anyone with an internet connection. Investigators use services like Google Earth, reverse image searching, and social media archivers to pull distinct, actionable data points out of the background noise. This abundance reverses the traditional intelligence problem. The challenge is no longer how to find information. The challenge is how to survive the avalanche of it. Because data is so abundant, a dangerous delay has formed between the automated systems sweeping up the data and the human analysts who actually have to make decisions. This delay creates hazards like the echo effect. This network node map shows false information duplicating, spreading rapidly across platforms. As false clusters multiply and engulf accurate data, they create a false consensus, deceiving analysts into believing a fabricated story is a verified trend. Open-source data cannot survive in a vacuum. It has to be aggressively synchronized with human intelligence, or signals intelligence, to verify the actual intent behind a digital footprint. Without rigorous processing and structural synchronization, a flood of open-source data is not intelligence. It is an operational liability. To process this crushing volume, agencies rely on algorithms to automatically mine data and build risk profiles. This creates a severe friction point with contextual integrity. When we share information, we expect it to be bound by the specific norms of that exact environment. Automated scraping strips that context away entirely. Algorithms pull jokes, complaints, or casual updates from social media and treat them as literal clinical data points. In 2012, British tourists were detained and deported from the United States because an automated system flagged a slang term in a casual tweet as a literal terror threat. Automated profiling generates these invisible false positives constantly. Innocent citizens are penalized by algorithms they cannot confront based on rules they cannot cross-examine. We live in a world where the boundaries between public expression and state surveillance have collapsed. This creates a paradox. Open-source intelligence is simultaneously a tool for democratic accountability, allowing journalists to track corruption, and a weapon for mass profiling. If a government wants to tap your phone, they have to navigate strict legal frameworks. Scraping your public profile and mapping your network operates in a massive, unregulated gray area. The integration of artificial intelligence is accelerating this cycle. AI systems are increasingly removing human judgment from the initial stages of threat assessment, acting on data before an analyst ever sees it. Protecting your secrets means understanding that every public signal you emit is constantly being collected, processed, and judged by a machine.